Somewhere in the center of the world map, you will find a country tucked snugly in between Europe and Asia. This is Turkey, a land at the center of world history. Traveling to Turkey means walking through time, imagining the scenes that unfolded here thousands of years ago. Turkey is a dazzling destination that has vast history with glorious landscapes from the sun-soaked Mediterranean to the mighty mountains. It's a dream destination for everyone. Today in this video, I will guide you with 7-night 8-day tour plan for Turkey along with flight details, hotel details, visa procedure, Turkey currency, best season, day-wise tour plan, cost breakup and total cost. So don't skip any part and watch till end. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notification. You can reach Turkey from any part of the country. To reach Turkey, you can get down at Istanbul, Ankara, Adana. So it depends from where you will be starting your trip. On an average, cost will be 25,000 to 35,000 for both sides per person. Today in this itinerary, I will be starting from Istanbul. To reach Istanbul, you have to get down at Istanbul airport. It will take almost 11 to 12 hours to reach Turkey. Citizens of India need visa to visit Turkey. To apply for visa, you have to fill the form with details and submit in nearest visa application center. You can also apply for e-visa. Indian citizens who meet all the Turkey e-visa requirement can apply for the travel permit online. The e-visa process is very simple. You don't have to go to Turkey embassy for interview. It takes just 24 hours to complete the whole procedure. But for this visa, you have to meet some criteria. Valid Indian passport holder and Schengen, US, UK or Irish visa or residence permit. Cost for the visa will be 4,000 rupees. Money of Turkey is called the Turkish lira, is the best currency to use in Turkey. The second best is euro and then US dollars. 1 lira is equal to 8.67 INR. You can get the currency exchange done to US dollar or euro and then again you can exchange it to lira once you reach Turkey. Direct exchange to lira cannot be done from India. From April to May and from October to November is the best time to visit Turkey when the temperature ranges between 20 to 30 degrees centigrade. The average price of a 3-course meal for one person is around 600 to 800 rupees from an average restaurant. If you want to explore the Turkish dishes from any good restaurant, then you have to spend at least 1800 to 2000 rupees per day per person. For a low-budget traveler, don't get Turkey SIM card. You can use hotel Wi-Fi or free Wi-Fi spots for calls, so you don't need to spend for internet and Turkey SIM card. Now coming to the most important point, which is day-wise tour plan. Day 1, on arrival at Istanbul airport, reach your hotel. You can stay in Sultanahmet area, also known as Old Istanbul. From here, many attractions are in the vicinity and you can get a clear view of Bosphorus Strait. Get fresh quickly and go out for Sultanahmet Square. Start with the Blue Mosque, the largest functioning one in Turkey, built with blue zinc tiles, flower and trees. Sultanahmet Square also has the remnants of ancient hippodrome. In the center of the hippodrome, you will see Egyptian obelisk. After lunch, go to Topkapi Palace. This used to be home to the Ottoman Sultans for many years. Then go to Basilica Cistern, the largest cistern in the city built underneath the Stoa Basilica. By evening, go to Grand Bazaar, an unbelievably huge covered market with thousands of shops and one of the most busiest markets in the entire world. Once done, back to hotel and overnight stay at Istanbul. Day 2. Start with Süleymaniye Mosque, the largest mosque which took 7 years to build. Then go to Dolmabahce Palace, the main residence of operation for the Ottomans after the Topkapi. Then visit the Galata Tower, the centuries-old medieval monument erects straight in the middle of the capital and provides panoramic view of the city. Then go to Uskudar. It's a region in the ancient side of the city with less of concrete and more of nature. Then visit Istanbul Archaeology Museum, the complex which brings together a staggering array of artifacts from Turkey. Then go to Hagia Sophia, the emperor's swaggering statement to the world of the wealth and technical ability of this empire. Then visit Bosphorus Strait, is the diving waterway between Europe and Asia. On the cruise you will be served delicious Turkish lunch. After the cruise, head towards Galata Bridge, one of the best places for viewing the sunset. By evening, visit the Spice Bazaar. It's the largest and popular bazaar filled with tourists and traders. After that, you can also go to Taksim Square where the streets are lined with strange restaurants, bars and nightclubs. Once done, back to hotel and overnight stay at Istanbul. Day 3. On day 3, move towards Cappadocia. You can reach Cappadocia by flight or by bus. It will take 1.5 hours by flight and 11 hours by bus. So if you go by bus, then avail the bus on day 2 night so that once you reach, you can start with the tourist spot on the same day. Once you reach Cappadocia, reach your hotel, get fresh and go out for Rose Valley tour. Hike through this area to find some of the finest fairy chimneys, strewn vistas, cliffs and rocks. Then walk a little further to reach Pasabag. Here you will see highly remarkable earth pillars in the middle of the vineyard. These unique formations are referred by the locals as mushroom-shaped fairy chimney. After that, you can go for lunch to Gorem, then travel to Kaymakli underground city. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is an underground city with 8 floors below the ground. After that, go to Gorem Open Air Museum. This is also UNESCO World Heritage Site, featuring rock-cut churches dating right from the 10th century. By afternoon, go for traditional whirling dervish show or Turkish night show. You have to go to Caravanseria, the buildings on the ancient Silk Road. Once done, back to hotel and overnight stay at Cappadocia. Day 4, start your day with hot air balloon ride. Seeing the picturesque scenery from the vantage point of a hot air balloon is truly amazing. Make sure to get a reservation for the ride a day before from your hotel. I have given the link below in the description box. After this, go to Zelve Open Air Museum with its nobly topped rock cliffs speckled with cave dwellings. Then go to Derinkuyu underground city. It was used by the early Christians to hide from attack. Then visit the Ilhara Valley. It's a nature lover's delight point. Then visit the Kavusin. The main attraction is the Dinki village and the churches. Then visit the Avanos, a bustling town beside the Kizilmark river. Then go to Hasibektas, a pilgrimage center for the followers of the Bektasi. Then go to Uchisar village, dominated by the mammoth rock-cut fortress. Once done, you can stay overnight at Uchisar. Here you can stay at Kelkonak Cave Hotel to experience the beautiful view of hot air balloons. Day 5. On day 5, move towards Pamukkale. You can fly from Cappadocia to Pamukkale. Or you can reach by bus, which takes 9 to 10 hours. So if you come by bus, then you have to avail bus at night on day 4. Once you reach, check into your hotel and go out to explore Pamukkale village and market. The place is good to purchase souvenir. Then visit the thermal pools. The beautiful white terrace waters offer stunning surrounding. Spend enough time here so that you can check out the other attraction within the complex. Once done, back to hotel and overnight stay at Pamukkale. Day 6. On day 6, start with Cleopatra's Pool, also known as Antique Pool, another famous pool of this place. Then visit Hierapolis. It's an ancient Roman city. Once done, move towards Selçuk after lunch. Is just 2.5-kilometer road journey. You can hire taxi to reach the place or you can avail bus, which will be cheaper. It will be evening when you will reach, so once you reach, check into your hotel and then overnight stay at Selçuk. Day 7, early morning, start with Ephesus exploration. You need to invest whole day to cover all the spots of this place. The vast and beautiful Roman city with glorious monuments that remain point of vibrant and rich metropolis. First enter the Ephesus at the lower gate, which is closer to Selçuk town. Some key sites here are library of the Celsus and Ephesus amphitheater. After that, visit outside the world ruins, the Temple of Artemis, Basilica of St. John, Isa Bey Mosque, Aisaluk Castle and many others. Once done, back to hotel and overnight stay at Selçuk. Day 8, back to Istanbul and onwards flight for India. This is how your entire trip will end here. Virtually the whole Turkey is well covered by public transport including long distance buses, domestic flights, minibus and ferries. All towns and cities have plentiful buses which are cheap to use. You can purchase a smart ticket for a small deposit which can be used on buses, metro, tram and ferries. Cost is 6 TRY and cost for one ride is 3.50 TRY. There is a lot of accommodation option available in all places of Turkey. Some hotels are beautiful itself. We recommend you to stay at cave hotels in Cappadocia. These are carved out into the landscape, allowing you to experience the true culture and beauty of the place. I have mentioned few good hotels for overnight stay at all places of Turkey below in the description box. I have covered almost all details of tour itinerary for Turkey. If you want any other details, please leave a comment below in the comment section. So now this is the cost breakup for the entire tour plan. Hope this video is informative for you guys. We'll come back soon with next video. Stay safe, wear mask.